welcome to Apocalypse Otaku. I am your host, Shar, and I am here to give you your anime voice actor birthdays, your adult swim schedule. I have your new releases, and also I have some JoJo news. And to start it off, we are going to go with your anime voice actor birthdays, and today is Andrew Love and Caitlin Glass. It's both their birthdays. I hope you are having or have had a very happy birthday. Many happy returns. And now we're going to move on over to the new releases for today that came out. Future Boy Conan, Ikebukuro West Gate Park. I believe I've seen that. That's a really good show. Muhyo and Royo. Roji? Yeah, Roji. Muhyo and Roji's Bureau of Supernatural Investigation Season 2. My Roommate is a Cat. Patema Inverted. That's a combo set. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time Collectors Edition Steelbook. Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? Robotech Part 2, The Masters Saga. Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. And finally, Sinful Virgins on DVD. And now we are going to go on to the JoJo news. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. 10 things the team learned from Bucciarati. Bruno Bucciarati has taught this team a bunch of important lessons in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. Bruno Bucciarati is the charismatic, principled leader of his own team within the gang Passion and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind, made up of Giorno Giovanna, Guido Mista, Narancha, Leon, Trish, and initially Panacata, in other words, Fugo. Bucciarati has his hands full making sure he can relate with so many different personalities. Each member of Bucciarati's team has joined him and continues to travel with him for their own personal reasons, but they all share one thing in common. In one way or another, Bucciarati's general upstanding moral fiber impressed them enough that they chose to accept them as their leader. While Bucciarati isn't perfect in any means, he is still a principled gangster with a heart of gold that's worth admiring. Okay, So, starting off with number 10. Yes, this is a list. Number 10. Bucciarati's sense of ethics taught the team good manners. From the very beginning, Bucciarati is a man who is devoted to tradition and decorum with a strong moral compass that guides him. And by the way, this is on CBR.com. As a result, Bucciarati is very careful to observe the correct distinctions between social structures and respect them accordingly. After Giorno Giovanna states his intention to take over Passione and become the new boss, Bucciarati makes it clear that he will not help Giorno if he's caught, since that would make him a traitor. Even though Bucciarati knew Passione was corrupt, he was still not willing to betray them. Number 9. Bucciarati's unshakable courage taught the team valor. A strong sense of righteousness dwells in Bucciarati's heart, and it dictates nearly every single one of his actions. Bucciarati's courage is especially evident in battle, as he's a cunning fighter whose robust morals give him the strength to carry on. His initial clash with the boss was a complete disaster, and Bucciarati suffered critical damage. But he never turned his back or faltered in his righteous fury toward the boss's cowardice and deception, showing his team the importance of having courage even when things look grim. And number 8. Bucciarati's steadfastness taught the team power of conviction. Being a man with strong moral fiber, Bucciarati deliberately and faithfully held the principles he believed as sacred. This same spirit of conviction toward his beliefs guided Bucciarati to live the most principled life that he could. After discovering the boss's true selfish nature, Bucciarati knew he could no longer abide by Passione and defected from the gang despite knowing it was a death wish. All of his teammates were impressed by Bucciarati's conviction except Fugo, who was too cautious to become an enemy of Passione's infamous, terrifying boss. Number 7. Bucciarati's love for children taught the team kindness. After joining Passione, Bucciarati gave little thought to the gang's activity regardless of what crimes they were committing, until he learned that Passione was dealing drugs to children. Bucciarati can't tolerate cruelty or abuse toward children. And his team is mostly made up of misfit teens who have been abandoned by the world. He even develops a fondness for Trish, despite their initial dislike for one another. The team is able to bask in Bucciarati's natural kindness and admire him for his dedication to their safety. Number 6. Bucciarati's sympathetic nature taught the team compassion. Even in his youth, Bucciarati had a natural kindness that allowed him to sympathize with others, even if he couldn't completely understand their pain. This is evidenced when he chooses to stay with his father after his parents' divorce, because he felt that his father needed the support more than his mother. This sympathy stays with him as he grows older, and Bucciarati's compassionate nature is what helps him lead an upstanding life despite being a gangster. Each of Bucciarati's teammates benefited from his compassion and understanding. Number 5. Bucciarati's leadership skills taught the team the value of teamwork. During a conflict, Bucciarati has proven himself to be a shrewd strategist who will do what's needed to win a fight. With seemingly little effort, Bucciarati is able to understand and recognize the best quality in each of his teammates and use them to everyone's advantage. Although his teammates might bicker amongst themselves, Bucciarati is there to remind them that they're a team and there's little point in arguing. Instead, Bucciarati emphasizes their talents in a pinch and instructs them to use their best skills to help the entire team. Number 4. Bucciarati's acceptance of others' decisions taught the team respect. When Bucciarati decided to defect from Passione and declared war on the boss, Giorno, Mista, and Abbacchio chose to follow him without a second thought. Narancia and Fugo, on the other hand, were torn. Narancia ultimately found Bucciarati inspiring enough to follow him, but Fugo was unable to defeat his own cowardice. The fact that Bucciarati allowed everyone to make their own decisions and didn't punish Fugo for his choice demonstrated that he accepted others' decisions, showing the team the importance of respect. Number 3. Boy, this is long. Bucciarati's unwillingness to give up taught the team perseverance. Tenacity is one of Bucciarati's most notable strengths, as he's fully devoted to whatever he puts his mind to. Even though he was aware of the boss's shortcomings. For example, Bucciarati, well, it still believed that he had to keep playing by Passione's rules if he hoped to affect any change in the organization. He quietly bided his time, collected trustworthy people he would keep close to him, and made it clear that he'd realize his ambition one day despite any hardships or trouble along the way. Number 2. Bucciarati's reckless spirit taught the team determination. When Bucciarati put his mind to something, he never gives up on it. No matter how dangerous the task might be, he demonstrated this especially well, this especially well during his fight with Prosciutto, when he used his sticky fingers to drag Prosciutto out of the moving train in order to prevent Prosciutto's stand, the Grateful Dead, from aging the rest of his team. Bucciarati consistently put his life on the line to protect what's important to him, and it's only with great determination that he's able to do so. 1. Bucciarati's protectiveness taught the team a sense of belonging. Protecting his team is a top priority for Bucciarati, who believes that they are all good people who deserve good lives. The fact that Bucciarati essentially rescues each of his teammates from a dark place shows his willingness to see the good in people and give them a chance. For Bucciarati, everyone has a place where they belong, and he makes sure his teammates know they'll always have a home with him as long as they continue carrying their own strong morals and convictions. And no, there's no more. Are there any morals that you would stand by? If so, let me know down in the comment section down below, or hit me up on Apocalypso Talk 1. And now we're going to go on to the Adult Swim schedule for Tuesday, November the 16th. Starting at 9 o'clock, you have Bob's Burgers. At 10 o'clock, American Dad. 11:30 is going to be Rick and Morty. At midnight, Robot Chicken. 12:30, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. 1 a.m. is Venture Brothers. 1:30, Rick and Morty. 2:30 is going to be Robot Chicken. At 3 o'clock is going to be Aqua Teen Hunger Force. 3:30, The Venture Brothers. 4 a.m., Mr. Pickles. And then at 4:15 is going to be Tigtone. At 4:30, Home Movies. And then to round out your evening, if you are still awake at 5 o'clock in the morning, is going to be Bob's Burgers. So if you are not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and do that now. Hit that subscription button, ring that bell, and also give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing, and tell everybody about us. You know, show them our YouTube channel and what we talk about anime and the MCU and everything else. And on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow on the next video.